SM Entertainment is an independent Korean record label, talent agency, producer, and publisher of pop music, founded by Lee Soo-man in South Korea. Its current CEO is Kim Young-min. The label is known as one of the big three record companies of Korea because of strong market share and international operations. Once the home to the original Korean idol groups like H.O.T, S.E.S, and SHINee, its current roster of recording artists include Kangta, Go Ara, TVXQ, TRAX, The Grace, Super Junior, Zhang Liyin, Girls' Generation, Jaemin, SHINee, F.X, EXO and Henry. It is also home to actors like Go Ara, Min-jong, Ha-neul, Yeon-hee and Kim Ian among many other. SM Entertainment also co-publishes Avex Trax releases for Japanese artists such as Ayumi Hamasaki, Namie Amuro, and Koda Kumi, as well as Johnny's entertainment acts like Arashi and KAT-TUN. In 2012, the company's market capitalization rose to a copyright 1.38 trillion. History. After graduating from Seoul National University and pursuing his own career as a singer, Lee Soo-man surveyed teenage girls on what they wanted to see in music groups and started the boy group H.O.T and girl group S.E.S. Both groups became successful during the late 1990s. Soon thereafter, Lee created SHINee, and once again, the band attained the same popularity and success, continuing Lee's streak of producing successful artists. In 1999, Lee created Korea's first R&B duo, Fly to the Sky, with members Hwa-neul and Brian, adding to Lee's list of successful groups. 1990s, first-generation groups. In February 1995, SM Entertainment set up its capital fund at a copyright 50 million. In January 1996, SM Entertainment purchased land for a recording site and manufactured its contents for broadcasting companies like KBS, SBS, HBS, KMTV, Mnet. In April 1997, the head office was transferred to the Yadong-ri, Gyeoham-yeon, Pajang, Gyeonggi-do. In October 1998, Kim Kyung-wook was awarded the position of CEO. In August 1999, a paid-in capital increase of a copyright 25 million and free issue of 225,000 shares occurred. In that same year, SM Entertainment built a branch office in Apgujeongdong, Gangnam-gu, Seoul. However, problems began appearing in SM Entertainment following the breakup of H.O.T and S.E.S, who disbanded a year after H.O.T, and a few years later in 2003, SM Entertainment saw the departure of SHINee, though the group did not break up and moved to a new management company. In the following years, some of its new ventures, such as Isukenji Yeon and Black Beat, failed to attain the popularity achieved by earlier SM artists. 2000s, second generation and expansion. In early 2000, SM Entertainment agreed to share the split from 5,001 to 500 per a share. In mid-2000, the company was approved and listed in Kosdaq as 041510. Late that year, SM Entertainment and Avex Trax signed a contract for music licensing and an Asia agency. In December 2000, SM established an affiliation with Fandango Korea. In January 2001, SM Entertainment established an overseas joint venture corporation as SM Entertainment Japan Company, Limited. They are also preparing to establish a new headquarters in Beijing, China. In March of the same year, Kim Kyung-wook was appointed the company's third CEO. In May of the same year, SM Entertainment spent a copyright 10 billion to organize its first joint venture investment fund in the music industry. SM also established subsidiaries BM Entertainment and SID-K Entertainment for girl groups MILK and SHINee, respectively, but now defunct upon the group's disbandment. In April 2002, an additional 1,341,180 shares was added, and in June 2002, the third-party paid-in capital increased another 61,048 shares. In late 2002, SM Entertainment was awarded the Grand Prix of Ministry of Culture and Tourism for the Culture Contents for Export Award in Music. In 2003, it established its affiliation with the Starlight Corporation Limited and was awarded a prize for the best music contents in Korea. In February 2004, the third party paid-in capital increased another 271,428 shares. In April of the same year, the head office moved from Pajang, Gyeonggi Province to Apgujeongdong, Gangnam-gu, Seoul. A month later, it established its affiliation with C-Cube Entertainment Corporation. The agency later found new successes with many other acts. SM Entertainment debuted a solo singer Boa in 2000, a 5-member boy group TVXQ in 2003, a 4-member rock band TRAX in 2004, a 4-member girl group The Grace and a 12-member boy group Super Junior in 2005, a solo singer of Chinese descent Zhang Liyin in 2006, a 9-member girl group Girls' Generation in 2007, another 5-member boy group SHINee in 2008, 5-member girl group F.X. in 2009, 4-member ballad project group SM. The Ballad in 2010, and in 2012 boy group EXO, which is divided into subgroups EXO-K and EXO-M for Korean and Chinese markets, respectively. In May 2005, the fourth CEO came on board, Ha-neul. In May 2008 SM Art Company was formed and helmed by Pyo In-bong as co-CEO. It aims to pursue businesses in musicals and theater business. Its first production was Xonad starring Super Junior members H.O.T and Kanjin. In August 2010, Kim Young-min took office. Kim Young-min is a graduate of Korea University majoring in sociology. In September 1999, Kim Young-min joined SM Entertainment as a team leader of overseas business, and during 2001 to 2005, he was the CEO of Fandango Korea. On October 21, 2008, the company announced its plans to debut Boa in the United States under SM's new subsidiary label, SM Entertainment USA. 2010 Euro 2011, United Asia Management and Joint Ventures. In February 2010, founder Lee Soo-man resigned from his position as a member of the board of directors. An official at SM is quoted as saying that Lee had decided to do so in order to focus more energy on SM's overseas business, new business management and artist development. In May 2010, SM announced its largest first-quarter operating profit of 2010 at a copyright 10.4 billion, up 471% from the same period in 2009. Its gross revenue from sales from January to March was reported at a copyright 22.7 billion, up 58% from the year before. KMP Holdings. In March 2010, KMP Holdings was established via a joint venture between SM, YG, JYP, Star Empire, and other companies like Medialin, Ken Entertainment and Music Factory. KMP is the official distributor of releases from these companies. KMP stands for Korean Music Power. The firm's first distributed release from SM was Super Junior's fifth studio album, Mr. Simple, and since this release, SM is not self-distributed any longer. However, KT Music eventually acquired KMP in November 2012, and in mid-June 2013, KT Music absorbed KMP's distribution network. Henry's Trap was the last SM release to be distributed by KMP. United Asia Management, SM Entertainment, YG Entertainment, JYP Entertainment, Key East, AMENT and Star J Entertainment will be joining forces to create a huge Asian management agency named United Asia Management Euro. This joint investment corporate body was created in an effort to develop an industry that will push a Hallyu, a Euro unregistered trademark, to a Asia Unlu, a Euro unregistered trademark. United Asia Management aims to pioneer a global market, and all artists under the 6 agencies will be under a database system that manages intellectual property rights. A new contents production system will be utilized as well for movies, dramas, and other media. UAM will also be acting as the global agency for artists planning to advance, or currently promoting, overseas. UAM was officially established as of April 2011. SM True. On August 16, 2011, SM has established their first international joint venture with Thai media company True Visions Group called SM True. Artists Kangta and SHINee are present in the event, as well as SM's CEO, Kim Young-min. Kim said that the joint venture will help quickly and more effectively distribute SM's contents, and that this will create a positive synergistic effect. 2012, ENT, SMART exhibition and new contracts. In February 2012, SM launched new business initiative that specializes in travel and tourism. It acquired Hawaiian travel firm Happy Hawaii and renamed it SM Town Travel. It is helmed by CEO Kang Young-yeon and aims to create synergies between SM's entertainment product and travel. One of its first products is to offer special concert packages for overseas fans to attend Super Junior's Super Show 4 Tour Encore concerts in Seoul in May 2012. On March 26, 2012, 47 of their artists, including Kangta, Boa, TVXQ, CSJH The Grace, Super Junior, Zhang Liyin, Girls' Generation, SHINee, F.X, Go Ara, Isaac and Yeon-hee, became stockholders of SM Entertainment. Becoming stockholder enabled them to participate in the Campania Euro-unregistered trademark S vision and growth. Kangta, Boa, and most of the Super Junior and Girls' Euro-unregistered trademark generation members will be receiving 680 shares each, while SHINee and F.X members will be receiving 340 shares each. Yoon-in-won, the creator of the popular comic, The Blade of the Phantom Master, teamed up with SM Entertainment for a new webtoon series titled and a unregistered trademark. The webtoon released an illustration featuring Girls' Generation in cartoon form. Following up, the illustrations of the members of SHINee have been unveiled. From 10 to August 19, SM Entertainment held an IT exhibition, the SMART exhibition at the COEX Convention and Exhibition Center. SMA unregistered trademark S premium contents showcased in state-of-the-art digital technology. SM signed contracts with Visa and KB Card. They will start printing SM artist check cards in October. SM Entertainment has been cleared of the accusations regarding colluding with music distributors. On August 16, the Seoul High Court revealed their verdict on the issue. The FTC has cancelled all corrective orders against SM Entertainment, and the lawsuit costs will be paid by the defendant. As a result, suspicions about SM Entertainment bargaining with music distributors have been found to be false. On August 17, MC Kang Ho-dong and Shin Dong-yup announced that they have signed exclusive contracts with SMC&C in collaboration with SM Entertainment. With the signing of the two MCs, this is seen as a move by SM to expand into television production outside of the management of singers and actors. On September 19, SMC&C merged with AM Entertainment as part of its strategy to extend into drama and video contents production. AM Entertainment, who represent actors, such as Jang Dong-gun, Kim Ha-neul, Han Ji-min. However, Yeon Bin and Shin Min-ah were not included in the merge because both of their respective contract with AM had expired. They have yet to decide, while the former is serving mandatory military service and the latter is still filming MBC drama Orang and the Magistrate. On the same day it was announced that they have also signed exclusive contracts with comedians Lee Soo-man and Kim Young-man of Laws of the Jungle and One Night 2 Days fame. According to Soompi.com, SM Entertainment has set ambitious goals for 2013. The company has recently partnered up with two different media companies to expand further into the entertainment industry through print and broadcast. The first partnership is with a content-specialized company, Design House Incorporated. Design House Incorporated is the company behind magazines such as OE Happy Homies, OE Monthly Design, OE Men, unregistered trademark S Health, A, and OE Luxury. The two will join together to develop a new content business called OE The Celebrity, OE The Celebrity. Will target markets in Asia and around the world through mobile contents, on and offline magazines, and other publications. They have already set plans to publish a new futuristic Asian lifestyle magazine. SM Entertainment, unregistered trademark S broadcast sector, SMC&C, has acquired another company, Hoon Media. Hoon Media is led by Lee Hoon-hee and is the production company behind popular KBS shows such as 1 vs 100, Heroine 6, Qualifications of Men, and Music Bank. Hoon Media has also produced other entertainment programs on other cable channels. 2013, William Label and S-Cube with Samsung Group. In August 2013, SM Entertainment's subsidiary SM Culture and Contents and William Entertainment merged. The result is William Label, which was formed as an independent label within SMC&C. The merger is part of SM Entertainment's plan to be a major music company. SM stated, SM Entertainment will run William Label's global music distribution and additional businesses while SMC&C will take charge of the label's functions. In terms of business structure and scale, we will acquire international competitiveness and will stand as Asia's premier music group which can compete with global major music groups. We will take our place as the first global major music group in Korea. In September 10, 2013, SME and Samsung publicly signed their agreement through a public ceremony at Samsung's branch office in Seocho-do, Seoul on the 10th. Lee Soo-man, Samsung Community Relations Director CO Junior Hee, TVXQ's Yeon-hee, F.X.S. Sully were also present for the event. The venture will be known as S-Cube which starts with the letter S, representing SM Entertainment, Samsung, and Society, and expects a synergy effect from SME's cultural contents and Samsung's already established social service platform. As part of the campaign, SME's artists, composers, and producers will take part in an educational program which teaches music and dance to impoverished children around the world. The program will also provide services for multicultural families and much more. Samsung will help in creating new job opportunities for multicultural families and also help them in visiting their home countries. SM Entertainment will also help in hiring them as interpreters and inviting their family members to concerts so they can enjoy it with their loved ones. Samsung's CO Junior Hee also stated, SME is the top company in various areas of cultural content. From the combination of Samsung's know-how and SME's content, we think that a new synergy effect will be created. 2014, Partnership with Boljansu. On February 2014, SM Entertainment acquired shares in the independent record label Boljansu. Boljansu was founded in 1991 by Kang Young-yong, former director of Can Entertainment. Its artists include Kikaflow, Eason, Shinchan Tigers, Lin, Wasted Johnnies, and Play the Siren. Due to concerns regarding Boljansu partnering with SM, Kang Young-yong said in an interview dated February 26, 2014, "We will maintain the color of the indie scene and through the support, we will create an environment in which the indie musicians will be able to promote more actively. We are aware of the concerns that some people may have. We will focus more on concerts rather than broadcasts. The color of the indie scene will not fade. It is true that a substantial number of indie musicians are pursuing music under poor conditions. We will create a system which will make it easier for them to produce and promote their albums. We will create an environment in which the indie musicians will be able to focus on their music according to their effort." Controversies. Contractual dispute with JYJ. In late July 2009, 3 of the TVXQ members, Kim Jae-doong, Park Hyo-chun and Kim Jun-soo, submitted an application to the Seoul Central District Court to determine the validity of their contract with SM Entertainment. Through their lawyers, the members stated that the 13-year contract was excessively long and that the group's earnings were not fairly distributed to the members. Early termination penalty of their contract will cost them 2 times the profit that the group is estimated to earn for the rest of the contract period. The news was enough to cause SM Entertainment's stock price to drop over 10% on the KOSPI. The Seoul Central District Court ruled in favor of the 3 members. They have claimed that the contract was unfair and the members were left out of proper profit distribution. In response, SM Entertainment called a press conference and claimed that the lawsuit was a fraud, stating that the lawsuit was not about unfair contracts or human rights but a scam motivated by the 3 members' greed over their cosmetics business. The 3 members remain silent except to say through their lawyers that they hoped SM Entertainment would respect the court's decision. In response to the lawsuit, 120,000 members of TVXQ's fan club, Cassiopeia, filed a petition against SM Entertainment's long-term contracts with the Seoul District Court. Cassiopeia also filed for compensation from SM Entertainment for the cancelled SM Town Live concert, as both SM and TVXQ initially stated that the concert would go on as planned. The concert was cancelled a week before its scheduled date. It was later announced in early May 2010 that the 3 members of TVXQ will return to the stage as a subgroup. Their group is called JYJ, representing the first letter of each of their names. On February 17, 2011, the Seoul Central District Court dismissed SM Entertainment's injunction against JYJ, filed in April 2010 for damage compensation. In September 2012, the final decision on the case was postponed indefinitely by Seoul Central District Court for mediation under the Justice Department. On November 28, 2012, during a voluntary arbitration at the Seoul Central District Court, SM Entertainment and JYJ have reached a mutual agreement to terminate all contracts between the two parties and not to interfere with each other's activities in the future, thus concluding the 3 years and 4 months exclusive contract lawsuit. An SM official is quoted as saying, "We made a judgment that we don't have to manage the 3 members of JYJ any longer, as they expressed their intention not to keep their activity as TVXQ, and further added that they have decided to end the litigation to avoid bringing additional harm to Yeon-hee and Max Changmin, who were active as TVXQ, and to avoid making any more unneeded issues." Contractual dispute with Han. On December 21, 2009, 5 months after the 3 TVXQ members filed, Han of Super Junior followed suit. The following day, December 22, 2009, Han-jang's lawyer released the reasons for the contract termination. It contained provisions in SM Entertainment's favor. The 13-year contract length was unlawful, it would take an unfair sum of money to end the contract, he was not allowed to request to revise his contract, he was forced to do things that were not in his contract, he was forced to do things against his will, he was fined if he disobeyed the company, missed any events or was late, and there was unfair profit distribution. Along with this, it was disclosed that because of SM Entertainment's refusal to give him a day off in over 2 years, he had developed gastritis and kidney disease. Han-jang's best friend and now current manager, Sun Le, also submitted a statement to the Korean court citing SM Entertainment's violation of Han-jang's rights. This statement was later leaked to the public via the Internet. Though many suspected the statement to be fan-created, it was later confirmed as true. Sun Le's statement contended that Han was forced to wear a mask due to SM Entertainment's handling of the visa issue. SM Entertainment purposely discriminated against Han and his family, including financially. SM Entertainment refused to cooperate or listen to any of Han-jang's suggestions. SM Entertainment purposely turned down individual activities for Han and SM Entertainment treated Han-jang's potential endorsers poorly. On September 27, 2011, Han-jang's departure from Super Junior was made official when legal representatives of both Han-jang and SM Entertainment eventually released a statement stating, Han-jang and SM Entertainment have amicably settled on a mutual agreement, and the lawsuit was able to come to a close after Han-jang submitted his notice of withdrawal of appeal. Fair Trade Commission revisions. SM Entertainment has released an official statement regarding the contract revisions demanded by the Fair Trade Commission. SME officials clarified on the 23rd, the FTC only ordered us to revise the contract of one of our trainees by removing the 3 years added onto his contract. We complied, thus making every contract under our agency to date as a fair unregistered trademark BOA, TVXQ, The Grace, Super Junior, Girls' Generation, SHINee, The Trax, and other celebrities under our agency have already been acknowledged as fair contracts by the FTC. They continued, we as leaders of the industry, we have been cooperating closely with the National Assembly and other related bureaucracies in order to protect the rights and interests of our celebrities, and to aid in the advancement of Korea unregistered trademark S entertainment industry and the Hallyu Wave. After numerous discussions with the FTC, SME drafted a new contract earlier this year with the changed terms mentioned in the previous article. All artists recontracted with the agency under the new terms, which were acknowledged by the FTC to be fair. The representative continued, we fully complied with the recent request by the FTC regarding our contract with a trainee. With the help of the FTC, we will be developing better contracts for the progression of Korean culture and contract customs. A 2009 Euro 2010 Net Asian Music Awards boycott. SMentertainment along with Inwoo Production boycotted the 2009 Net Asian Music Awards event on November 21, hence none of their artists attended the event. SM stated that they have reservation regarding the standard of fairness and criteria used in their selections, citing that Girls' Generation had topped a music chart for 9 consecutive weeks but was never placed first place on their show and only debuted on their charts a month after the album was released. They also asked that their artists be removed from a mobile poll which requires participants to pay a fee in order to vote, saying they do not want to see fans suffer any damage from the poll which is commercial intentions. 2011, SM's role in the price rigging scheme. SM was one of the 15 companies fined and sued by the Korean FTC for price rigging in 2011. Contractual dispute with Kris Wu. In May 15, 2014, almost 5 years after Hangul filed his case against SM Entertainment, Kris of EXO filed a lawsuit to terminate his exclusive contract with SM Entertainment. It was first reported on Chinese news portal SHINee, with various reactions from fans. Korean news sites TV Daily, Korea Herald, E! News, Nate, TV Report, and Dawn followed suit. The side supporting Kris has stated that the idol is not being respected as an artist in SM Entertainment and is rather being treated as an object, with no say in the deciding of schedules. According to Kris's side, SM never gave thought to his health or his opinions. The lawyer Cho Bum-suk of the law firm Ha-neul, the same lawyer who handled Hangul's case nearly 5 years ago, will be representing Kris. There is also a chance that Kris is suing for medical reasons. According to Chinese media outlet SHINee, Kris is reported to have visited a hospital in Gwangju, China when he returned from the 12th Korean Musical Festival in Los Angeles, California on May 2. The alleged report states that according to a medical professional, Kris has higher than average creatine kinase and enzyme levels, and is suspected of having myocarditis, although as of now he is required to go back for another examination as it is unknown whether he has a heart problem or not. A former SM Entertainment trainee, Song Young-yang, also posted on Weibo, as an old friend of Kris, it wasn't easy seeing him struggle due to the severe mental stress and fatigue. Because his body couldn't handle it, he even developed heart problems. Roster, SM Town, which started in 1999, is the project name for SM Entertainment's summer and winter vacation albums. SMTOWN albums consist of current SM Entertainment artists. Each SMTOWN album consists of one SMTOWN song and a song from each artist or group. Recording artists, one Kangta originally debuted as a member of H.O.T. in 1996. After the group disbanded in 2001, he became a solo artist. Dana originally debuted as a solo artist in 2001 but later became a member of The Grace in 2005. 3 Zomi and Henry are active members only of Super Junior's subunit Super Junior M, promoting mainly in Chinese-speaking countries. Although having been inactive in the group since 2009 due to a pursuit in acting, Kim Kabum is still a member of the group. Han Zheng left in 2009 after filing for contract termination. 5 Henry originally debuted as a member of Super Junior M in 2008.